My name is Yashi Junjunwala and I want to thank you as your channel, that is Assistance by Mrs. D. Nandan, has helped me a lot to study during lockdown. At first, I was unable to find any such channel that would explain the topics in a simple language. But then, I found your channel and the videos uploaded by you. They were very interesting and you explained the topic in a very simple language. It was full of fun to see your videos. I understood everything after seeing your videos.
So children, today we are going to see the complex permanent tissue. Under the plant tissue, we are today going to start with complex permanent tissue. Now children, complex permanent tissue, it consists of more than one type of cells. And these cells, they work together as a single unit to perform a common function. That means tissue, children, is a group of cells that have the common kind of a structure and they together perform a same function. They are termed to be tissues. But when this tissue, it consists of certain cells that are different, but then they are all working together for a common function, it is known as a complex permanent tissue. Under complex permanent tissue, children, we have two, that is xylem and phloem. They are together known as the complex permanent tissue, or you call them as vascular tissues. Underline this line, children. Xylem and phloem together are known as vascular bundles. They are also called, children, conducting tissue. Now, why are they known as conducting tissue or the vascular bundles, children? Because the function of xylem and phloem is concerned with conduction in a body of a plant. They will help in the movement of material up and down in the plant. You know, when the water is being put, it is put near the roots, but it reaches to every leaf. Similarly, food is made in the leaf, but it is transported and it is taken to every part of a plant. So who is the one who is taking and helping in this conduction? It is being done by the vascular bundle that contains xylem and phloem. So we begin with the first one, that is xylem. The nature of xylem is it contains the dead vascular and mechanical tissue. Now all the cells in xylem are not dead, children. It contains the living and the dead cells together. It is a conducting tissue. Now it is composed of four different types of cells, children, that are known as the vessels, tracheids, fibers and the xylem parenchyma. So these are the four different types of cells that are present in a xylem tissue. What is the function of it? They are involved in the upward transport of water and the dissolved minerals. Now the work of the xylem is to conduct the water and minerals that are absorbed from the soil through the roots. Roots help in absorbing these water and minerals, and they take it and carry it to all the parts of the shoot. That means to every part of the shoot, including all the leaves, flower, fruit, etc. They also provide mechanical strength to the plant body. That means they give a lot of strength to the plant body in order to make it stand straight and erect. So that is the function of the xylem, children. It helps in giving mechanical strength or support to the plant. And secondly, it helps, the main function of it is, it helps in the conduction of water and minerals from the roots to all the different parts of the shoot. Coming to the next vascular bundle tissue, that is known as the phloem. Now nature, it is a living conducting tissue which contains different types of cells. Now phloem is basically, because most of the cells in phloem are living, so we broadly say that it is a living tissue. But even some cell of phloem are, children, dead. That differentiation you will be learning in the next class. Now this contains different types of cells. Now the names of the cells are, children, sieve tubes, phloem fibers, phloem parenchyma and the companion cells. Now this also contains four different types of cells. that are grouped together as a single tissue, which is known as phloem. Now, what is the function of a phloem, children? It is important. See the first one, that is the most important function, children. Now, phloem will help in transporting the photosynthetically prepared food. You know, the plant prepares the food by the process of photosynthesis. And this food is being prepared in the leaves. Now, the food that is prepared in the leaves has to be transported to all the parts of the plant, because every part of the plant needs energy. So, who will carry the food which is there in the leaves to all the parts of the plant? It is done by the phloem. It takes even the extra food that is made, it is stored in the storage organs later for the use, and that is basically when it is stored in the leaves or in the, say, in the fruits. That is what we eat it also, children. Now, they also provide mechanical support to the plant tissue. Now, these phloem also, they also give a lot of mechanical strength and support to the plant. Over here, this is a picture that is showing you the different types of cells that are there in phloem. So, basically, xylem as well as phloem help in conduction and in giving mechanical strength to the plant. Coming to the differences between xylem and phloem, this is important, children. First, xylem, it consists of dead cells and phloem are the living cells. The cell wall of xylem is thick. The cell wall of phloem is thin. Okay, so the cell walls are thick here and the cell walls are thin here. Now, the function of the two, children, it helps to transport water and minerals from the roots to the different parts of shoot, and it transports food that is prepared in the leaves to all the other parts of the plant body. So these are the three differences between the xylem and the phloem. Very important. Now, there is a fact file given over here, children. I am reading this because it contains some knowledge that you should know. This tissue is also called the conducting tissue. Another name I have just told you, children, of the vascular tissue is also conducting tissue. It consists of different types of cells that work together as a single unit. That means all the different 4 types of cells that are found in xylem or phloem, they work towards a common goal or a function. That is either the transportation of water and minerals or the transportation of food. Vascular tissues are of xylem and phloem. Now, please underline these lines that I have put a mark over here. Both xylem and phloem tubes run throughout the plant body. That means throughout the length of the plant body, xylem and phloem are present. They are running. They run like a channel. They form a complete channel like a pipe. They are concerned with the transportation of materials within the plant body. In the stem, xylem and phloem occur together. And when they occur together, children, they are known as vascular bundles. Xylem lying towards the center and the phloem lies towards the outside. Now, in this picture, you can have a clear look, children. Towards the center is the xylem, which is concerned with transportation of water and minerals. And towards the outer side, towards the periphery, we have the phloem. Given figure is showing the ring-like arrangement of the vascular bundles in the stem. So this is how the vascular bundles are seen together in the stem when the cross section is being cut. So with this, we come to an end of this particular lesson. So that's it for today's video, children. I hope I made myself very clear to you and you have understood each and every point that I have explained to you in today's video. If you have really understood, you know what is to be done. Please do like, share, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell icon, because after that you will be notified with every new video that I'm going to upload. See you very soon with rest of the videos upcoming soon. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.